Chat. What's going on? It's 4:57 in the morning, y'all. Good morning. I know it's not morning time for you guys, but I gotta tell you good morning because it is morning time for me. I recorded this intro about 3 times. I'm about to walk in the gym. As you guys can see, it's that time of the day. If you're not waking up at 5 a.m., you're not a part of 5 a.m. club. I dare everybody this year to wake up 5 a.m. for a whole week straight and go to the gym. Let's see if you could do the challenge, man. Today I'm doing a full day of eating on the channel, man. 2,500 calories, 150 grams of protein. Now, this morning I started off with a beef patty. As you guys see, I finished it already. That was my pre-workout meal. 12 grams of protein, 380 calories. So if you're on a bulk, that's one of those secret sauce right there. 380 calories, chef's kiss, you feel me? And then we had pre-workout Ring. You know, I didn't drink the whole bottle because it is 300 grams of caffeine, but it's okay. I want to show you guys the parking lot. It's empty, chat. Where everybody at? Huh? Oh, where everybody who had all the New Year's resolutions at? Where they at? You know what happened to everybody who had the New Year's resolutions? They gave up. They quit. They stopped coming. Listen, it's 13 degrees. Guess who's showing up? We are! The caffeine, the pre-workout is hitting. Let's get straight to this workout, man. I got a lit full body workout for y'all. I feel abundant right now. Listen, I was just listening to this song while driving here, and I just felt like God just told me just now, like some blessings are gonna happen this year, and we're gonna have faith in the unseen. We can't see it yet. We don't know when it's gonna happen, but we know it's gonna happen. We believe that it's already here, it's already ours. I'm gonna tap in with you guys when we get inside. Let's get it. We're scared that if we take this risk, if we jump and we trust God within the storm that we're going through, it may not end up the way that we want it to be. And we like to control, we like to get ahead of ourselves. We like to get ahead of the storm. You know what I'm saying? We like to be ahead of it so we can see what's gonna happen before it even happens. But God doesn't ask us to know what's gonna happen. He just asks us to have faith. Faith as small as a mustard seed. Faith in the unseen. Faith in the unknown. Faith that He's going to make a way even if we don't know the way. We may not know the map. We may not know the blueprint. We may not know how it's going to happen, but He just asks us to trust Him. And I know that may seem crazy because it's like, I can't even see. We can't see God. When have you ever had a conversation and you saw His face? We haven't. But you get on a plane and you don't even know what the pilot even looks like. You may have seen the pilot when you were walking in, maybe the back of his head, but you ain't had a conversation with the pilot, but you trust the pilot. You get on that plane and you sit there, you're listening to music, you're watching a show, you're comfortable on the plane. You don't know if any wrong turn or anything is gonna happen. No, that's the same thing in life. You, at no point when turbulence comes, you can just jump off the plane. When turbulence comes in real life, you have to sit there. And whether you like it or not, you're going to either trust in the fear or you're going to trust in God. And there was times I used to be on planes and turbulence would come and I'd be shaking as if the plane was going to drop. Did the plane fall? Did the plane crash? No. And I had to sit there and I'd be like, wow, my lack of faith. The whole time we was going to make it through the storm. The whole time we was going to make it through the turbulence. Nothing happened to us. We came out untouched. That was a little bit of turbulence. That's a little bit of turbulence. A little bit of turbulence to God is nothing. That's nothing. Sometimes we think we have so much turbulence that we can't figure out what's going on. We're crumbling. We're crippled. And I'm talking as if this is myself because this video is more for me than it is for you. We're crippled with anxiety. Decided to stop and take a moment to talk about today's verse, Hebrews 11:1. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. That's Hebrews 11 verse 1. And the reason that verse goes great with this video is because right now in the process of bulking, I have not seen it yet, but I know where I'm going, but it's not seen yet. So with that being the case, I have faith in this season that I'm going to see something that only I see inside my head eventually. But that does not come without putting in those daily deposits, coming to the gym, locking in, you know what I'm saying, recording in front of people, and I don't care anymore. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that be like, yo, I can't make the content because I'm scared to go to the gym and make the content. Listen, make the content. Nobody cares. And if they care, oh, wow. Because we only here for so long, man. Chase your dreams. Risk it all. To get yourself to that next level, you got to risk it, man. And how I've been going to the gym consistently is because I've been locked in. to the version of myself that I see inside my head, tunnel vision, connected to that version of myself, living as if I'm already him because I know that it's true. Before the world even sees it, I saw it here. Before the world even sees it, God sent it here. Message for today's video. I'm gonna try and add that to every video that I do. I'm gonna just talk to y'all and tell y'all the real. Right now, I'm about to show you guys what I eat after my workout. You know what I'm saying? 20 grams of protein right here. 2 of these after my workout is 40 grams of protein. Plus, when I get to the crib, I'm about to stack some more protein. I'm gonna show you guys how I stack. And calories, this is like 130 calories for each. So, you know, we still get our calories, plus we get our protein. So that's fire right there. A little cheat code right after the gym. We got the protein, oatmeal, 20 grams of protein, 300 calories. You know what I'm saying? 300 calories. With my eggs, I got 2.5 eggs today. Avocado oil, 120 calories, 2 teaspoons of this. Shout out to my guy, John. He put me onto this. 13 grams of protein per serving, 80 calories. So not a lot of calories, but then we get our protein added in with this. So guess what? So that means we get 33 grams of protein. That's how I'm stacking. That's how I'm getting to my calorie goal. That's how I'm getting my protein while consuming a lot of calories at once. Guys, this is the pre-workout I use. If you guys want to get in the gym and you guys want to have that fuel to fuel you through your lift, this right here is nothing to play with. So as I tell you guys this, could have been gatekeeping about this, but I'm gonna let you guys know about it. This will change your life in the gym. Not just change your life in the gym, but this is going to literally make you turn into a monster. So if you guys are trying to bulk, you have to train hard. When you're in the gym, I need you guys training, pushing harder than you did last time. You have to not meet a PR, but you have to literally build strength. In my first video I dropped on here, I don't even know if I dropped it. I was recording it. I don't think I dropped it. And that's because I just deleted so much content because I said we got to restart. We got to lock in. We got to go harder with the content. We got to make our content this year the best content that we can do, better than we did last year. So I deleted a lot of content. When I went to the gym, I was doing 70 on dumbbell incline. On dumbbell incline, I was doing 70. And after I did my 70, I had to drop back down to the 65. Actually, this is on my Instagram. I had to drop back down to 65 because I said I have to build strength. You feel me? And in that moment, in my mind, I'm like, I was feeling kind of a way because I was able to do 70. I was able to do 70 with the dumbbells. Say last year I could do 70, 10 reps, 10 reps, 10 reps, 3 sets of those. And at this point, when I started my bulk, I couldn't. So I felt the way. I was like, dang. But in the back of my mind, it said, do not ego lift. Because if I was to go in there and ego lift, I would basically miss out on the opportunity of building strength. Right after that, I said, you know what? I'm going to lock in. Every week, I'm going to do 70. Next week, I'm going to push to do 75. Guess what? Next week, I did 75, 5 reps. Guess what I did the next week? I said, I went in there. I said, give me the 80s. Boom. Knocked out 80. Another 5. Knocked out 80 again. Boom. Why? Because that's progressive overload. While I'm eating like this, I'm also putting my mind towards where I want to go with my goal. So what was the verse today that I told you guys about? Having faith in the unseen, guys. Today is chest day, but right now, as you guys can see, no one's in the gym because it's 2 a.m. This is literally my favorite time to come to the gym. If I can come to the gym at this time, I'm coming. One of the things the pastor said on Sunday, he said, go where God is calling you to go. So if God is calling you in that direction, go there. Don't ignore the voice. There's been times and God used to call me and nudge me and tell me to go do this or tell me to stop doing this. And I'm at a point where it's like, you know what? I cannot ignore your voice anymore because I know if I ignore your voice, what happens? I fall short. I'm just here to tell you guys, listen to God's voice. If he's telling you right now to do something, do not ignore his voice. He's talking to you for a reason. And I know some people might say, how do you know God is talking to you? Trust me, you're gonna know. You're gonna feel it in your heart, you're gonna feel it in your chest, you're gonna feel it in your mind. I don't know if you guys ever had like a dream, and when you woke up, you couldn't forget it. It was just in your head, replaying, no matter what. It's kind of like that. You know, when you have that that thought or that inspiration to start that business. You feel it in your chest, you feel it in your heart, that is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You feel it. It's on you, heavy. So exactly the same, it's almost like the same thing, but even stronger. You know when he's talking to you. You know when his presence is on you. You know when he's trying to change your heart and renew your mind. You know it. It's that feeling that nothing can replace. You can try drugs, you can try alcohol, you can try partying, you can try lust, you can try get money, but it will never ever be able to replace what God can give you. The plan I thought was for me, the door I thought was for me was not for me. And you say, God, have your way. I trust your plan. Open up the door that you want me to walk through. You're gonna start to see a lot of things start changing. Look at Peter. Peter was walking out on the water, but what happened to Peter? He took his eyes off Jesus. And the second he took his eyes off Jesus, he fell. He started drowning in the water because he was focused on what? The storm. He wasn't focused on Jesus. He was so focused on the external that his internal focus, his internal faith was gone. That story was such a big metaphor of how we get focused on the external. We get focused on the external, and now, because we're so focused on the external, we end up losing faith. We end up doubting God. We end up doubting if it's gonna happen for us, if it's even possible. Don't let today dictate your tomorrow. The devil's gonna try to whisper lies. He's gonna make you doubt. He's gonna put fear on your heart. He's gonna try to get you any way he can to make sure you do not walk in your purpose. We're at the crib, we're in my kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen, guys. The reason I had to do this video like this is because yesterday I thought I was gonna be able to record, but you know, if you got kids, you know how that be. My kids was going crazy, they was making a bunch of noise. Yeah. So on that note, I'm gonna be showing you guys my little cheat code, my little mass gainer shake. That's 700 calories, 66 grams of protein. Milk, 120 calories, 13 grams of protein. We're gonna go 16 ounces with that. We're doing a little cooking show. This feels like I'm on the Food Network now. So then we got this protein shake right here. 30 grams of protein, 180 calories. The reason I went plant-based is because I've seen a lot of athletes have plant-based protein shakes. So LeBron, Serena Williams, they take plant-based protein shakes. So I knew right then that I had to switch up. A lot of these other proteins are not even safe. They have lead in them and all those things. So we trying to, you know what I'm saying, be healthy over here. You guys are hearing my daughter is screaming. This is normal, guys. This is why I did the video like this. So then we're gonna add 60 calories, honey. We're gonna add a teaspoon of honey because we wanna make sure this is sweet. If you wanna go up another level, you could add a banana in this. And I think adding a banana will obviously make it taste better. I don't think I have any bananas today, so we're using honey. Then we got right here. This right here, when I found out about this on TikTok. This right here, protein peanut butter. Guess how much protein? 10 grams of protein, 210 calories. So again, if you guys are trying to bulk, you want to find things with the most calories and the most protein. That's a little cheat code I came up with. We're gonna do 2 scoops of peanut butter. And I know everybody's gonna be like, oh, that tastes nasty. Oh my God, you're adding 2 scoops of peanut butter, you're wilding. So now we're gonna boom, boom, turn it on. All right, guys, so I'm about to read off the list of how I got to 2,500 calories, 150 grams of protein. So this is very simple, guys. As you guys saw, I just made this protein shake, 700 calories, 66 grams of protein. So as you guys saw, I had the yogurt at the gym. I had 2 of those. That came up to 260 calories, 40 grams of protein, like I told you guys. The bagel came up to about 500 calories, 14 grams of protein. So then I had eggs, 2 teaspoons of avocado oil, 120 calories in avocado oil. If you didn't know, now you know. That came up to 330 calories, 18 grams of protein because I had 3 eggs. Quaker protein oatmeal, 340 calories because I also put that with the Fairlife. Yes, sir. If you didn't know, now you know. 25 grams of protein, 340 calories. Guess how much that came up to, guys? 2,700 calories, 187 grams of protein. quick little cheat code. I went above, I did surplus. You feel me? I went above the calorie goal. I went above the protein goal, but it's all good because we're going to use that in the gym. Hope you guys like today's video. That's a full day of eating. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in to the channel. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next video.